that apply to the president. But as far as they are concerned, they've just said that we don't want to be political. I don't think there's anything more than that. No allegations, no statements, nothing. You just said, as an organization, we don't want to be political. Finished. Now, they're not going to get any sound bites out of me. The point is a very basic one. We in the services have always done whatever the government in power ordered us to do. We are an instrument of the state. And I don't believe there's any role for us to be political at all, which is why we should never be politicized.
But
No, but anyone can write anything these days, you know that. There is nothing new with what they publicize as fake news. Presumably, then you sell all this as a big scoop and whatnot. Doesn't matter if it's right or wrong.
सर आपको क्या लगता है इशू
तो ये तो होगा ही, पता नहीं, मैं इसके बारे कुछ बोल ही नहीं सकता हूँ, क्योंकि ये तो आदमी कौन है तो मेरे को पता नहीं है. तो अगर किससे बात किया था तो कोई एंटीसीडेंस मालूम होगा कि ये फलाना यूनिट का है या रेजिमेंट का है या क्या है, लेकिन ये पता नहीं whether he even exists, I don't know. He's just been created by somebody.
Is a Chaudhary.
I don't know who this gentleman. They're all people who served as chiefs and all that, but now I don't. Shankaroy Chaudhary is in Calcutta. So I don't know where this gentleman, where is this supposed to have taken place?
But this is opinion on this.
गोवा के बारे तो मैं कुछ नहीं बोल सकता हूँ, क्योंकि from one day to the next you don't know what's going to happen. मैं तो अभी 93 में रिटायर होके आया, तो अभी तो ये नौटंकी अभी तो लास्ट 5-6 साल भी चल रहा है. पता नहीं कौन क्या करेंगे next.
So what?
Who? What?
This.
No. Who this gentleman is?
नहीं सर, आपका भी नाम ऐसा लिखा हुआ है.
तो मैं तो आपका नाम भी डाल सकता हूँ भी. क्या? What does that mean? Nothing. I don't know who it is.
बट ये इसका लेटर के बारे में आपको कुछ भी पता
नहीं है, यही तो बोल रहा हूँ.
क्या
अभी तो ना मैं एक चीज कहूँ कि मेरा तो एक्सपीरियंस छोटा सा है फौज के अंदर. आप लोग को पता है क्या चल रहा है पूरा दुनिया में, तो आप खुद डिसाइड करो कि ये क्या चीज चल रहा है. नौटंकी.
बट इज आर्मी एक्स आर्मी लोग.
नो, बात ये है कि you shouldn't play with fire. Yeah. Because there are people who are committed, people who are not so committed, people who are looking for opportunities. Why are we getting involved in all this nonsense? At least let us play this with a straight bat. So this is we believe in cricket, don't we, more than everything else? So I think the time has come for us to play with a straight bat. No more hypocrisy. No more wild-based allegations. Whatever there is, let us please confine ourselves to the truth.
Sir, आपको क्या लगता है? आप क्या कुछ actions on this issue?
I don't know. Ask this chap who's put my name down. फायदा क्या है? तो किसके साथ झगड़ा करूं मैं? और कब तक झगड़ा करते जाएं? अभी तो मैं 85 हूँ. So I just say, I'm sorry, this is the way things are. You just face up to it and carry on living to the best of your ability. Joined the army or in the academy in 1949. I retired in 93. After that I became Governor of Punjab. At no stage have we ever got involved in politics. All these years, never once, because that was not our job. And I have given my life to the army and to India. Until now, we have never been, nobody has ever pointed fingers or anything, because our lives are an open book. So more than that, what can I do or say?
Okay, so is the army present?
You see, the point is a basic one, that we are human beings. You might be wearing uniforms or anything like that. Not everyone can have the same sort of degree of commitment to anything. So if there are people who are looking for an opportunity to create problems, something like this gives it to them. And I don't think this is in the national interest at all.
So, as a
There you heard Sunit Francis Rodriguez, former Chief of the Army Staff, who's the #1 name quoted as part of the 156 veterans to have reportedly written this letter to the President against politicization of the armed forces. But there you heard him calling it fake news. He's unaware of the letter. He says he has no idea who has written this letter and why they have put his name. So this is a serious issue now. Someone is using the names of our veterans, including former chiefs of the armed forces, for their own vested political interests. Let's go across to my colleague Anuj also, who's tracking developments in this. Anuj, this is major embarrassment for the Congress party. The #1 name on the list, former Chief of Army, SF Rodriguez, is saying this is fake news.
Actually, in Congress party need to understand it at least now. That stop playing with the national security, stop playing with the forces. You are always questioning the same. You are always on the same line when questioning every day, every attack, every action of the force. But at least when this is election time, stop playing and stop doing the politics on the same. And that is the time taken by the veteran. And none other but the army chief, the former army chief name is there. And he is saying that please, actually, don't politicize now. Stop politicizing the matter. Stop politicizing at least when this is about the forces. The parties, all the political parties need to understand the greater look. This is about the country. This is about the national security. This is about the forces. So, at least not to politicize this issue, but Congress in a hurry, and Congress in a very attacking mode did a press conference without aware of the fact, without aware of the thing, that what exactly is happening. All parties need to come together in this issue at least. Because
Anuj, I just want to mention that the source of this letter is not clear. Clearly, even for those who have been quoted as being part of those who wrote this letter, it was circulated widely on WhatsApp. So maybe WhatsApp should also crack down and find the source of who circulated this fake news. On top of that, we are learning that even the Rashtrapati Bhavan, sources are indicating, has denied receiving this letter. We'll try and get a confirmation also. So this is really serious now.
Well, actually, when Rashtrapati Bhavan, when we are getting like something from Rashtrapati Bhavan, when we are getting denial from Rashtrapati Bhavan, what can be more big than this? And if these names have been used by anybody, this needs to be looked into very serious way. Because this is a serious matter, and WhatsApp, as you pointed it out very rightly, this needs to be interrogated in every way. That who exactly is the person or the party or whosoever it is using it for their political gimmicks. So this needs to be understood. But on the other hand, we need to understand and we need to take it on that way also. At least do not politicize when it is about the forces, when it is about the veterans, when this is about the army.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just listen in to what the Congress party had said. They had jumped onto this letter without verifying the origins of this letter. And listen to what Priyanka Chaturvedi had said while mounting an attack on the government.
The armed forces were anguished because they were getting sucked into electoral politics as a result of the blatant effort to politicize the war for immediate electoral advantage. At one stage, in desperation, I had to send across a strong message through the media. Leave us alone, we are apolitical. फिर भी जिस तरीके से उसका राजनीतिकरण किया जा रहा है, बहुत दुख के साथ हमें कहना पड़ रहा है और हम देख रहे हैं किस तरीके से आज आर्मी के वेटरन्स भी मजबूर हो गए हैं इस पे अपनी टिप्पणी देने के लिए और लेटर के माध्यम से राष्ट्रपति को कहने के लिए प्लीज़ आप इसमें रोकथाम लगाएं और जल्द से जल्द इस पर कार्रवाई हो। उन्होंने एक कॉपी इलेक्शन कमीशन को भी दी है। तो हम अपनी सहानुभूति जताते हुए हम अपने सारे आर्म्ड फोर्सेस के साथ खड़े हैं, सेना के साथ खड़े हैं।
Well, there you heard Priyanka Chaturvedi. Now, the question that begs an answer is whether this was mischief by the IT cell of some political party, because it clearly turns out to be as fake as it gets. 2 of the top 10 names in the letter have now claimed that they have nothing to do with this letter. They don't know its origins, who has circulated it, and they certainly haven't signed it. While veterans continue to reiterate the fact that they are apolitical and they will like to remain so and not be politicized, this is clearly a case of mischief on somebody's part. Anuj is also continuing to be with us. Anuj, we heard in detail to what former Army Chief General S.F. Rodriguez said. And this is a very serious case of mischief and fake news, and perhaps the Congress party should also issue a rejoinder on quoting this letter.
Well, actually, because Congress party, as we are pointing it out very rightly, that in a hurry, did a press conference without even authenticating the letter, without even seeing that what exactly the sensitivity of the issue is. And there in a hurry did a press conference and showing their solidarity, showing their strength, showing their oneness with the army, with the process. Now they are on the back foot because Congress party need to understand the line and at least verify the letter which has been written or not written, who has misused it, who exactly is the person. If somebody is using these 156 names, including the former army chief, then this is, yes, obviously very big, and this is the election time. 2019 election is already on. And at this point in time, if such kind of issue is coming out, and that too is fake, so obviously this is a matter of concern for every party of India. Not only the ruling party, but for every party of India, this is a matter of concern that what exactly is happening. Is there any political party using it?